The life that you have is not the life you desire, but there's a tremendous opportunity to celebrate the life that you have. Life still goes on. And the other piece is that while you're struggling with the pain and the confusion and the chaos of your child's addiction, one thing that's most important is that you have to be there for your kid when they're ready for you. And if you allow yourself to be destroyed by their choices, by their actions, by the life that they're leading, when that one day they make that positive lap to you and you're curled up in the fetal position and have nothing left to give them, that's when you do fail them. But the most important person in this relationship is a strong mom and dad. And that's the lesson that I learned 3 years ago through a series of bike rides, that when I got on that bike and I rode my bike for 100 consecutive days for at least an hour a day, what I was doing was, I wasn't necessarily getting in better shape, as we can all attest, but what I was doing was I was actually clearing my head. And I was stepping back from the chaos and the adversity of my son's life and the life that I was living in parallel with my son, and finding strength and clarity and focusing, gosh, you can do better. Get strong, get smart, focus on what you have, focus on what you're capable of. And from that point, you can make better decisions. A friend of mine about a year ago encouraged me to read a book called The I Ching. We were talking about different things that I was reading, and a lot of things I was reading were very spiritual and religious, theological stuff, and she said, take a shot at this book. And when I read it, it paralleled with a lot of things that I believed and was learning along the way anyway. But the I Ching talks about two sets of emotions. There's inferior emotions and there's superior emotions. And when we look at inferior emotions are things like fear, doubt, worry, and anxiety. And those are the things that, you like grab the wheel like this and just hang on, and you're struggling through life. But what they tell you is that if you're operating in a space of inferior emotions, what you're doing is you're actually and effectively blocking access to the things that can help you. You're preventing the stuff that can come into you that gives you the opportunity to learn and see and make good decisions. You're blocking it because you're so intense that it doesn't happen. Whereas superior emotions like gentleness, peace, detachment allow you to step back, you get clarity, and then the messages and the opportunities to make better decisions and better choices, and you get the messages of opportunity come to you in a way that you now can see what's going on. You can make decisions and actions and choices from that place. So that's the same kind of thing with these bike rides. These bike rides allowed me to detach. They gave me an opportunity to find peace. And in detaching and finding peace, what did I learn? I learned about focused on the things that I believed and the things that I understood, so that when Brandon showed up and did something chaotic in his life, yes, I felt the pain. Yes, I felt the hurt of his decisions. But at the same time, I didn't react to them. I was able to, because I was strong for me at that moment, I was able to respond to those in a way that didn't distract me from where I was going, the things that I was doing, but I could still be the dad that he needed me to be.